How are you? I hope everybody is having a great day. So it is Thursday. I'm a little behind. I've been packing orders. So I got two large orders. I got one from Justin in New Jersey, and Justin is ordering a cat pillow cover for his mom, and he ordered my parrot stripe blanket, and he ordered a mystery scoop of stitch markers. So I was making his order today, getting everything all ready for that. I packed up his stitch markers and his blanket. Let me know, Justin, if you're watching, or do I have both? Yeah, I was checking to see if I have my earrings in. Let me know if you're in here. And also, sorry guys, I am late today. And then also I got another order from Angela in West Virginia. Angela loves my hair scrunchies, and she ordered two of these, the red velvet sparkle. This is the Juicy Couture yarn. So she ordered two of these. Look how big and fluffy they are. So she ordered two of the red sparkle velvet. And then she also ordered my two of the pink sparkle velvet. And then she ordered two of these, which is the violet velvet. So she got six velvet hair scrunchies. Hello, welcome in everybody. Hello, I've been running around so busy today. So she ordered six hair scrunchies. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She ordered six of the velvet hair scrunchies, which I just got some on my glasses. And then I made her a Valentine's one because she asked me if I was going to be making Valentine's Day scrunchies and St. Patrick's Day scrunchies, and I'm like, I can make those, but I thought I would send her an extra one in her order. So she's getting 6 of the hair scrunchies that she ordered plus a free one. Hello everybody. So I did sell some of my beautiful hair scrunchies, so that made me happy. And then Justin bought the parrot stripe blanket. So I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to fit that in my poly mailer? And so I did. Oh, you are? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. So I packed up the parrot stripe blanket. I did his mystery scoop. Hello, Protruda. Hello, how are you? So I did his mystery scoop for stitch markers. And he also ordered a pattern. And then he also ordered a cat pillow cover for his mom. So I have to work on that today because I got to get that started and see if she likes the colors that I am choosing. So I have been like so busy. Like last night it was like I had all these orders and I was like, oh my gosh. Hello everybody. That's awesome. I know. So I sold the parrot stripe. I still have the flower thing available. And I also have this available, guys. If anybody's watching, this is available. It is the pillow cover only, not with the insert in it. So I'm showing you what it looks like with a pillow insert in it. I'm all out of the pillow inserts at the moment, and I'm not sure I'm going to purchase more because of Joanne's going out of business. So anyway, this is still available. This kitty cat pillow cover is available right now as I speak. It might sell any second, but this one's available. And then I'm making one for Justin's mom. And then I still have the beautiful flower bed runner. Good, I'm at home. Oh, you're gonna have a baby coming soon? Awesome, congratulations. Welcome in everybody. Sorry I'm so late. So this is still available also. If anybody's watching here on the live or rewatching the rebroadcast of this, this is available as we speak right now. Not sure how long it's gonna last, but this is for sale also. It's folded up. It does go over the bottom of a queen size bed, like a bed runner. Okay, so I will put that here. Let me try to put it so it'll show a little bit. All right, does that show a little bit back there? That shows a little bit, right? It's hard to get everything in the shot. Hello, I am crocheting. This is obviously crochet, so we're here crocheting. I'm working on an order right now for Justin. So he said that his mom wants warm colors, so I'm gonna pick out some warm colors, make some squares, And then we'll see if she likes those and we can go forward from there. She also likes, oh, awesome, awesome. She also likes tabby cats, black cats, orange cats, and I'm trying to think of the word. What is the cats with the black and tortoiseshell kitties? So I'm gonna be making a variety of those for her and she's gonna love it. But I was like, oh my gosh, Justin just ordered he ordered a pattern, a blanket, stitch markers, and a cat pillow cover to be made. And I was like, whoa, whoa, how am I gonna put all that together? But I'm like, okay, I will ship out the blanket and I'll ship out the, yeah, I think it is. I've lost the label, but I think it is the mustard, yeah. And a lot of the colors you can't get anymore, Sunshine. Like Big Twist and Red Heart, they're always changing colors. So some colors, they last maybe 2 years and then they switch them out. And then the colors are changing. But anyway, all right, so I said, okay, what am I gonna do? So I packed up his blanket, I made his mystery scoop, and then I packed his mystery scoop of stitch markers with the blanket, and I'm shipping that out, and then he can download the pattern, and then I'm working on his cat pillow cover. And then I made an extra scrunchie for Angela. It's Angela, right? What did I say her name was? Is that her name? From West Virginia? Now I'm getting confused. Anyway, I think it was Angela. I packed up her 6. If it's wrong, I'm sorry. I packed up her 6 hair scrunchies and then I'm like, oh, I gotta make one for her. So I made her a free one. So I have been running around like a mad woman today, this morning. And then I'm like, I have to go live. So it has been so busy. Oh, for your blankets, Bear is going to buy me the rest of the yarn I need early next month since Joanne. I know. But I'm really glad that we still have Joanne. I mean, that we still have Walmart and we have Michael and we have Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Okay, they all need to sort of get together and have one craft store. I think that would be a great idea. I like the cats who have the black paws. Yeah, paws black and whole body is white. I know there are so many different colored cats. I remember the first time somebody wanted um, a tortoise cat, and I was like, okay, and I had to search it up. And then when I searched up the tortoise kitties, I was like, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. They're gorgeous. All right, I have to remember what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make a cat out of this. All right, I've got to make some squares right now. 1, 2. Okay. Hello, are there different types of threads? Yeah, so there are usually cotton, acrylic, wool, and then you can also have nylon and things like that for hair, for dish scrubbies, all kinds of different all kinds of different types of yarn. There's a store chain in the Pacific West called, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I have never seen one. I've seen that online, but I've never seen one in public. And then the dollar store has yarn every once in a while too, so that's another option. As long as we have options, and I wish that Joann's would just sort of just sell online. Maybe that would be an option too. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then last night I was making the lime green shawl for, not shawl, shrug for Sophie. And she's just gonna try it on and then I've got to figure out if the sleeves are a good length for her and then finish it up. And the shrugs that I made, they are taking almost 3 of the, let me show you the, do I have one here? Yeah. So if anybody uses these, the shrugs that I'm using, the pattern is from Natalie on YouTube, and it's taking 3 of these because the arms are bell sleeves and they're taking a ton of yarn. Oh, you have a black cat, sell online or sell the Big Twist. Yeah, we just need to be able to, I hope maybe Red Heart will buy Big Twist out, or maybe they'll just stay online. You know, I don't know how they're going to do it, but hopefully we will. Hello. Oh, thank you. The one that were like, okay, you do the sound and I do the voice. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's like, Mom, can we do this one? And I'm like, I didn't know anything about it. So I'm like, okay. And that was so funny. I wish we'd have kept all the outtakes, you know, the bloopers, because we couldn't keep a straight face. That one was a fun one. It was easier to make the shorts before TikTok decided to put their watermark on. Now when you save a TikTok, it saves it with music. And I haven't figured out how to get the music off for the shorts. So I haven't posted a lot of shorts because I haven't figured out how to get my videos like without the music. I don't know if I can go into like video and take off, like how do you take off the music on your phone? I haven't figured that out. Anyway, it's too much to learn, too much to do. Hello from India, how are you? Welcome in. I know, I like that. That was fun. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just so happy I was able to get Justin's blanket into a poly mailer. That made my day. I bought some really big poly mailers. They're just plain colored, but that helps me to get like an extra protection of, you know, extra layer of protection when I'm mailing my blankets out. So I put it in the plain poly mailer first to make sure it fit. And then I put it in the decorative one, and I'm like, phew. Because to ship boxes, that's a whole another thing. I love to go shopping with you. Thank you, Gladys. Yeah, we usually have a good time when we're out. But I've been really good. I have not, the only yarn that I bought was online when I needed to make the scrap buster blanket when I ran out. Okay, I have to remember to make my scrap busting blanket smaller so that I'm not having to go out and buying more yarn to finish my scrap busters. That makes no sense. So the next blanket that I do is going to be, I made sure that I took measurements, and I think I was doing like 60 something clusters across, and that makes a too big of a blanket. So I'm gonna have to like make sure I count my my chain and make sure that I'm doing half that size. I just want to do like throw sizes. Hello, book nerd, how are you? It was snowing? Really? Awesome. I thought for sure we were gonna get snow the other day because I thought we were gonna get snow yesterday, because when me and Sophie went out on Tuesday, it was so cold and the sky was so gray. And then my daughter, who's north of me, she was getting snow. And I thought, okay, we might be getting snow, but we did not. Yeah, anytime you ship with a box, that is like, it's more expensive to ship with a box. But if you can get it in a poly mailer, that is like the cheapest way to ship. And I like to, if I'm doing like a blanket or something like that, I like to put it in 2 poly mailers. That way it's got that double protection. And then after I packed it up, I'm like, oh darn, I forgot to put a Yarn Tinka label on it, but oh well, I'm not gonna unpack it. How are you doing on all of your blankets, Sunshine? Don't like India for a friend. Oh no. Dee, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? Are you working on getting your market ready for February? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then after the live, I've got to edit all of my TikToks because I did not have time to edit any of the packing videos. That takes a long time to edit the videos to make sure they look good. Even though I'm using TikTok, it takes a long time. Hello, Kimberly. How are you? Oh, hello, Tinka. Okay, so let me explain that. It's kind of a long story. Okay, so there's two parts. So I have two daughters, and when they were younger, we used to play a computer game called what was it called? Something with fairies. Pixie Hollow. Pixie Hollow. And it had fairies in it. And so these little fairies would, it seems to me, I can barely remember it, but they lived in little tree houses and little trees and wherever, and you could set up their little apartments or their little places where they lived, tree houses. You could decorate them. And I think they were some tinkers. They called them tinkers, Tinker. So they were tinkers, and some of them built stuff. They were the tinkers, I think, the ones that built stuff, made stuff, painted stuff. They were the makers, the creators, the artsy, creative tinkers, fairies. And then you had the other fairies. I think they were more like fashion fairies where they did hair, makeup, and clothing and stuff like that. You're feeling better? Good. And then, okay, so there were these two fairies, and we really liked the Tinkers because they were like the building tinkers. They made stuff and created stuff. I think they sewed and did all that type of thing, like crafty fairies. And okay, so fast forward to when my daughter was a teenager, and we had watched a ton of British movies. So we watched The Holiday over and over again, and we watched Mirror Mirror and Nanny McPhee, which are all British movies. And we picked up a British accent because we were watching the British movies over and over and over again. And then for some reason, we started talking to each other in British accent, and it just stuck. And then from then on, we talked to each other in British accent, just me and my youngest daughter, not the oldest daughter, but the youngest daughter. So we would talk to each other in British. Okay. So then after that, I came back. That was in Maine. So I came back to here. And then somebody from church wanted me to give a lesson on teaching how to knit little booties to the church ladies. And so, hello, Aspen. Hello, everybody. I'm giving this story. Hello, Lucy. I'm giving this story how the Tinka, Melody Yarn Tinka came about. And so that got me back into knitting and then crocheting. And then I started crocheting and giving away my stuff and selling it on Facebook Marketplace. And then a lot of people kept saying, you have to think of like a name and you have to start an Etsy shop. So that took like, I don't know, maybe a year for me to decide to open my Etsy shop. And then I'm like, okay, what am I going to call it? And then when I was making stuff and knitting stuff and crocheting stuff, I would tell Sophie that I talk British with. I said, I'm a yarn tinka. Look, I'm a yarn tinka. I'm creating yarn, because we just kept that British accent going. And then when we would make stuff, sometimes we like, oh, I'm a tinka, because we remember watching the video, the computer game. So when it came time to make my name, it was like, okay, Melody, and then Yarn Tinka, because I'm a Yarn Tinka. And you can't say Yarn Tinker because it's not in British. So we would say Yarn Tinka because Yarn Tinka is so much funner to say than Tinker. And so that's how Melody Yarn Tinka came about. Okay, what did you start? Are you sewing like Allie? Are you sewing, doing bead art, woodwork? Yeah, so that is the whole story. So if my younger daughter comes in, immediately I will turn British. It will be like, hello, what you doing? I don't know. I've got to get me clothes ready. I got to do me laundry. We just start talking British. And then see my logo here. See, it says Melody Yarn Tinka. It's just, I'm a Yarn Tinka. I just make things out of yarn. So that's what it is. So Aspen, what are you making? I'm like, I've got the drum roll here. We need to know. All right, almost lost my voice again. Let me take a drink. Is this dry weather? Sometimes you go to talk and you're like, you have no voice. That's been happening recently. It's always at the worst times when you go to speak. Oh no, that's no fun. Aspen, nope, I'm starting to make jewelries, rings, and earrings. Oh, okay, awesome. Oh, sterling silver mainly? Oh, awesome. That sounds really fun. Did you ever open the little setup you were going to do, Aspen, in someone's store? All right, Sophie's just sharing a video with me. we share videos with each other. All right, and then my oldest daughter, she's stopping by today. And this is a shrug that I had started. And now I'm really concerned with it being too small. I don't know though, she's so tiny. This is the shrug that I'm making for my oldest daughter in the pink. And then Sophie's is lime green and it's the regular size. Hello, your husband's injured. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I haven't seen you a lot on my lives or TikToks or whatever. And I thought, oh, she's probably busy with him. Just finished your Viber shawl. Laura, are you the one that posted? There was somebody that posted on TikTok a photo or a video or something, and they made a gorgeous big shawl with fringe, and it looks so beautiful. Are you the one that did that, or is that somebody else? Anyway, this is the one that I'm making for my oldest daughter. She's going to be stopping by, and she's going to try this on. If it is too small, I'm just going to pull everything apart because nothing is sewed in. All the two arms is still connected to the yarn. So she's going to try this on. So the pattern that I'm working with these are, she's called Natalie here on YouTube, but I think she's Cosmic Creation or something Cosmic Sea Creations, something like that on Insta. And I have to look her up. But I will be working on these two projects. I hope Sophie's fits. If Sophie's fits, I can just finish it off. And then I'm hoping this one fits. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to redo it. But the things that take a long time for these other sleeves. And for Sophie's, I used almost three entire ones of these. Hello, Eilish Edits. Absolutely love your channel. Me and my mom watch you in the evenings and really enjoy it. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shout out Marsh and Dobby Bean. Hello. I hope I'm saying that right. But I have my spring summer markets my boss is putting together. Oh, nice. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be so much fun. Plural. Your husband's. There's two Aspen Evans. What? Plural. Your husband's. There's two Aspen Evans. I think there's just one Aspen, right? Thank you. You're welcome. I said it right. Good. Yeah. So if you're making these shrugs and you're choosing the soft cotton, you're going to need three of these. This is the I love this cotton. You're going to need three. I'm just about running out for Sophie's. I think I'm going to have just enough for Sophie's. But this is for my oldest daughter. She's stopping by today. Hopefully she'll try it on. And fingers crossed, guys. Let's hope that it fits and it's not too small. Hello. Is it Alyssa? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Was that something like inappropriate? I couldn't understand what that comment was about. All right, I'm seeing this gap here. I kept thinking there was something in my hair, and I'm like, what is that? But it's just the gap in my bun. And everybody who is looking at this, Aspen made this, guys. So let me get it so you can see it. I love capybaras. Yes. Do you watch Uncomfy? She makes a little capybara with a coffee. Just nosy. I don't get most things. I live too much of a sheltered life to get some things. Okay, so everybody look at what Aspen here, Aspen in the comments, Aspen Evans, she made this for me. This is so gorgeous. Isn't this so cute? Okay, this is Luna. I know that. And then this is Armitage, or what is this guy? I never remember this one's name. Armitage or something. And she put felt on the back. So beautiful. So this was done by Aspen, guys. And it was a commission piece. And it is so cute. I'm so glad that I have a tapestry. I feel so in. I feel so, you know, with it. Because I've got a tapestry piece. All right. Isn't it beautiful? Artemis, Artemis, Artemis. Why can't I remember that? Artemis. Am I saying it right? Artemis? Is her page? Yes. Yeah, I think it is. Yep, I think it is. I have not gone on to her Instagram, so I'm not, is that on Insta? I know on YouTube, I look her up as Natalie, I want to say. I think I look her up as Natalie here on YouTube. Another question, sorry. What's your favorite food? My favorite food in the whole entire world is corn fritters. Has anybody ever had corn fritters? My mother made corn fritters. My grandmother made corn fritters. They both made the best corn fritters ever, and that is my favorite food. And then my favorite dessert is divinity fudge. I love if I could have corn fritters and divinity fudge, I would be in heaven. That would be so so delicious. Let's see, I think I have the filter on. I'm going to take the touch filter off so I don't have a filter on. That way I don't look weird. Sometimes when I start my lives, they have the retouch filter and it touches your face up, so your face looks perfectly not old. They're so good. Oh, I love corn fritters. I love, love, love. Yes, it is. Yeah, Aerosmith is my absolute favorite. All right, so I think I need to change color. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I gotta change color here. Love Aerosmith. All right, she wants warm colors, warm colors. So I'm gonna try to make all of these squares in like warm colors. I am making the front squares for Justin's mom. Justin placed an order last night for a pattern. So we bought a pattern and he bought stitch markers, a mystery scoop, and he bought the retro stripe blanket. So I had to pack those things up, but then he also ordered a custom cat pillow cover. So I've got to make that. And she wants warm, I think he's giving it to her mom, his mom, and she likes warm colors. Hello, Charles, how are you? So I just grabbed a bunch of warm colors so I could have some options. And then I'll make up some squares and then I'll show him, and then I'll see if she likes the directions with the colors. So I'm not going to do like pastels. I'm just gonna stay in the, thank you so much. Is it Muffinka? Muffinka? So Aspen, that must be fun getting all of your supplies for making jewelry. Fun. Found her on here. Okay, so it is Cosmic Sea Creations, and then Natalie. Whenever I see her, it's just Natalie, but then I know that she says Cosmic Creations, so I haven't looked on Insta for her. She makes a bunch of shrugs and like cardigans, shrugs, very like woodsy type things, and she's so cute. She's a young lady, and she does a really great job. So I've been following her tutorial for the shrug. I was gonna sort of freehand it, but then I thought, why don't I just follow somebody's pattern, and that way I know I'm not totally messing it up. So I will see how this comes out. And I've never like I tried on Sophie's, and it sort of fits me. Sophie's a small, I'm like a medium. So we'll see. I hope it's not too big for Sophie. It's sort of like when you do the initial chain, you've got to do a chain to like, I think here, shoulder to shoulder. And then you've got to make the shrug so it goes underneath your arm, because you're going to be putting your arm in the hole. So you got to make sure that this part is big enough to put through your head and through your arms. Favorite thing to crochet, I like these cat pillow covers. I will say my least favorite thing is this right here. I never want to make another one of these again. Still have more coming in, figuring out, been thinking I could also make stitch markers. Yep, rebrand it because Bewitching Stitches Co. doesn't work. Yeah, sort of like, but that's so cute though, Bewitching Stitches. How about Bewitching Designs or something like that? I think you want to keep the Bewitching, maybe Bewitching Designs or something. What do you guys have for, that's my current one. Do you knit? I do knit also, yeah. What about Bewitching Creations Co.? Yep, Bewitching Creations Company, yep. Thank you so much, Ruby Love. How are you? Welcome in. Other rebrand, I kept the Bewitching in it, yeah. Bewitching Crafts, yeah, something like craft and like witchcraft. Bewitching something, I don't know. Me too, I knit and crochet. Yeah, I really don't have time to knit because I'm always crocheting, but I certainly love to knit. And if you can believe it, I'm a faster knitter than I am crocheter. If you think I crochet fast, you should see me knit. I am like lightning fast knitting, or I used to be. I haven't knit in years, so. Bewitching Stitches and Crafts, yeah. All kinds of suggestions. Was Bewitching Beauty with Aspen. Oh, that's cute too. What did you do with that? All right, so I'm doing this gold, and I'm using the wine color. I think that looks really pretty, nice warm color. All right, my husband's heading out. I think he's loading the truck up, or he's driving my oldest daughter to Vegas today. She needed to go to Vegas, and she wanted me to drive her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired out. I've been so tired out this week. Anybody else really super tired this week? Is it just me? Leather, yes. Okay, so your husband's is doing leather. He wants to sell under your business. Yep, too. Maybe something with leather, stitches, and jewelry themed. Yeah. Just started knitting. I know, yeah, it's fun to do both. I find that I can do more. Like I know how to knit and purl, and I know how to knit, purl, purl, knit, purl, and cast on and cast off. And that's all I do. So when I'm knitting, I'm just doing combinations of knitting and purl. I can't do like anything else. I made a hat where I carried the yarn. I can carry the yarn, and I can do hats and stuff, but I used to do those for my kids when they were younger. Okay, I've got to get rid of this Etsy notification. Knitting is not harder. I don't think it's harder, but I only know how to do knit and purls, or combinations of knitting and purls. So, I mean, there was a time where I was super into knitting. I probably have more knitting books than I do crochet books, because I just knit for years. And then I switched, I started with crochet, then I went to knitting, then I went back to crochet. but I knit baby booties. Like I could show you the baby booties that I knit right here because they're in a container. Have them right here. Sold makeup. Oh, okay. Oh, and makeup tutorials. Okay, so here's some of my knitting booties. See, this is knit, and this is knit and pearls. Here's some pink ones, some camo ones, and these are little baby booties. Some rainbow ones. I love anything rainbow. Christmas. These are all baby booties. Some natural ones, colorful ones. I just have a ton of these. I really have got to, I think I want to take them to maybe the hospital and maybe donate them. And then I have a ton that I crochet too, but these are the knitted ones. So this is all full of baby booties that I knitted. All right, trying to put everything back. There. Hello. Just figuring out how to do a purl. Yeah, so I know how to do the knit and purl, and then I'm just a beginner, I guess. So all the patterns that I would do would just be knit and purl, or a purl, or a knit purl, or purl, knit, purl, purl. Any combination of knit and purl I can do, and that's it. And cast on and cast off. Casting off was probably the hardest thing, and I probably would need to like look at a video to like refresh my mind because I have not cast it off in a long time. And then I have lots of knitting needles. Like if you looked over here, oh, thank you so much. Bye Mars. See these knitting needles right here? This is full of knitting needles. This is full of knitting needles. And then I have cases where they have the the wires connecting. Crochet to cast off my knitting. I crochet. Oh, really? Yeah. Like those baby booties, I don't even have to cast off for those. All I do is, what the heck do I do? Oh, it's been so long since I did them. For some reason, I think I just pull through, like I pull the yarn through and then I cinch it. So there's no, or do I cast off? What the heck do I do? No, I think I don't cast off. I think I just cinch it. So I don't have to cast off on those, but I haven't knit in so long. But I have lots of knitting needles, all kinds of accessories, all of that stuff. Ivory, knitted and sweaters are gorgeous. Give to people so much credit for making those. Yes. I crochet to cast off my knitting. I worked on a knit Tunisian crochet adult sweater right now. Oh, you are working on one right now. Also, awesome. Hello, Denise. How are you, Denise? Welcome in. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Welcome in. How's the weather in Maryland? How are you guys doing? All I have left to do, my sweater is the bottom body cuffing. Yep. Oh, nice. And then are you going to block it or steam it or anything? Yeah, it's really easy to do the cuffs when you're doing knitting because it's just knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. And I almost want to think that when you do the knit purl, that I think it's stretchier. I think knit is a little stretchier when you do that combination than crochet. But the reason why I crochet is I can create more things when I crochet than knitting. I can't do a lot when I'm knitting, or I haven't tried, I should say. I remember doing a hat and it had bunnies and scenery and everything, and it was really intricate. And then I crocheted some carrots on top, and I gave it to my daughter when I think she was 1 or 2. No, it must have been like 2. So she had 2 carrots. And then when she turned 3, I made another carrot for her and put it on the hat. And then I think when she was 4, I made another carrot, and that was it. Then we never went past 4 carrots. But I would make little carrots and I'd stuff them with my scrap yarn, and then I'd sew them to the top of the hat. And then it was blue and it had grass and it had bunnies with bunny tails. It was the cutest little thing. I still have it. It's in Maine. I think I've kept it all these years. It's supposed to be a super loose, off the shoulder type sweater, and kind of the way it hangs now. Nice. Use my knitting machine. Yeah, you said that. Oh, awesome. And then you sew them together. So your panel probably makes, did it make like, you know, something like that? I'm going to be making a bunch of these squares. So Justin or Justin's mom, if you're watching, this is one square, but I'm going to be making different color combinations, and then I will take a picture and show it to Justin, and then you can check them, and then you can decide if you like the direction I'm going, if I need to change colors. So don't think, okay, this is it. This is what I'm making. I'm going to be working with you to make sure that you get what you want. I hate yeah. So I don't except for my ends to sew those in. So when you're sewing the patterns, how do you sew the panels together? Are you doing it with like a mattress stitch or something like that? I wouldn't like to do that. Sewing is just, nobody likes to sew together stuff. That's why I like to single crochet everything. I don't mind single crocheting. Knitting, I mean, sewing I don't like, but single crochet is super fast. Oh, there she is. There she is. She made it. What time is it? 12 o'clock. Usually it's hard for her to get going. I crochet them together. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to do. But oftentimes I'll say sew when I mean crochet. I don't know if she's going to be able to try on the shrug before she leaves or not. Use a smaller hook and single crochet or slip stitch. Yep. Did they go together pretty nicely? Here she comes. Hello. Hello.
Meow.
So, did you want to try on the shrug before you go or after you go?
When I get home.
Yeah. Yeah, I will show it to you. Yeah. All right, so here's one square done. All right, so where is it? All right, it's right here.
Cute.
And I'm hoping it's not going to be too small.
It seems pretty small.
It does seem small, but nothing's sewed together.
Here. Yeah, so it can always be.
Pretty small. Yeah, it is pretty small. And
I mean, the up here just needs to be longer. I mean, the up here looks fine. It just needs to be longer.
Oh, you mean the sleeves?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're still here.
Okay.
I'm concerned about getting this over your head and into your arms.
I can try it on my own.
Yeah. All right.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I like that shelf.
Yeah, that's a nice shelf.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get me an extra leg down here.
That color?
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta pick another. Have fun.
Chip your feet back.
Thank you. Have fun. Love you. All right, so I'm gonna use this color. I think this is a nice, pretty color, warm color too. So I'm gonna make a square out of this one. They're going to Vegas, guys. Slip stitch makes a little tighter, it seems. Yeah, I like to use a, do you like it tighter or not? Excuse me. I think I like to do like a single crochet and just have that ridge on the inside. I'm gonna go fill up my water and take a drink real quick, guys. All right, I'm thinking on the shrug, if she can get that under here, I think I can make it longer too, like this way if she needs it. She's so tiny. It's hard to gauge when you're making something for somebody else and they're not like in the room to try on. Yeah, I like this single crochet. Whenever I try to do like a slip stitch, it makes it just too tight. So I just do a single crochet like on the inside, and then you don't really see that bump, or it sort of flattens out. Then it's secure. I've seen some people do like the join where you just join when between like granny square clusters, and then I've seen some people that have joined them like that and they're wearing it and it's like stretching the connection. So I don't like to do that. I like to do a nice just single crochet. That way it's just, especially on cardigans because they're heavy and they pull. I am Gladys, I'm still live. Yes. I can see you. Yep. Thank you. This is my grandmother's. Yeah, my grandmother used to make these, and I got a little remnant piece of hers. So I have it draped over my chair, but this is from my grandmother. She used to make all kinds of these bright Afghans. She loved making, she had piles of these. And that's what she crocheted all day, every day, or knit. She knitted and crocheted. She watched her soap operas. She was living the life. She just watched her shows and crocheted. I am my grandmother reincarnated. Yes, I am live. I didn't even mention that it said alive. Yes, I am still alive and I'm live. Thank you. I also, yes. I asked because for some reason it keeps repeating some things you've already done, like when you read my first text. Really? When, from way back when? From your very first one, Gladys? Let me go back. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Are you just coming on? You mean the comments are repeating? Hello. I was in the live stream Tuesday. Hello, Astrid. How are you? You aren't glitching to me. Oh, am I glitching? Gladys, you probably need to go out of YouTube. Yeah. Am I like freezing up and I'm repeating like you're hearing it? Try to go out and come back in. Maybe that will help. Yeah. That's no fun. All right, so I love this color. I don't know what it is because I don't have the label anymore, but I love this color. I'm not sure what the color was. I think it's like a sprucey color. It looks like blue spruce trees is what it looks like. Anyways, I'm gonna make a square out of this. Oh no, wait a minute. Did I get a phone call? Thank you. Thank you, Eilish. So these glasses are readers. They're not prescription, and I get them on Amazon. and they're just magnification glasses. And I love them because when I am doing lives, if I am wearing, no, I didn't bring my other glasses. If I'm wearing like my regular reading glasses from the dollar store, my nose, for some reason, my glass frame like always comes like in the middle of my eye when I'm trying to look through it. So these are really good. I only wear these when I'm doing a live. That way I can see like over, like there's nothing obstructing my eyeballs. Okay, we'll see you. No, you're fine. Everything's fine now. I don't know. Hello, Petrol. Hello, Dagmar. How are you? Oh, so Astrid, what am I making? I am making a cat pillow cover for Justin. He placed an order for a custom one and he's requesting a warm color. So I'm just making a bunch of warm color squares and I'm going to see if they like these colors. So Justin ordered the custom cat pillow cover and he ordered the retro, not the retro stripe, the parrot stripe yarn buster blanket that I had finished. Stash buster. When I see you, I'm happy. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. Good afternoon. Hello, Lacey. How are you? Welcome in. I keep thinking there's like something in my hair here, and it's because I can, let me put my little clip there because that's like distracting me. Let me try to see if I can clip that there. Now I won't think there's like something in my hair. Welcome in. What are you guys working on? All right, so I'm making little granny squares. So these are what I'm making because I'm making a cat pillow cover for Justin's mom. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then she needs the arms much longer, so I got to continue working on the arms. I wish, I think when she comes back tonight, I'll see if the bodice, if she can put that shrug on, because if she can't put it on, then there's no sense making the longer arms. So I've got to see if she can fit that on, and if she can't, then I've got to make it bigger. I'll try to remember to get some measurements on her. Hello, thank you, is it Susanna? Welcome in. Oh, Ontario, Canada. Well, welcome in. I'm so glad you found my channel. I'm new. I'm all new. So I'm learning how to work YouTube. I'm learning how to edit videos. I'm learning how to post videos. I'm learning all of this. So please be patient with me. There's so much to learn. TikTok is so easy. You just point and click. So easy, but YouTube is a whole other dimension. So much to learn. So most of my nights are spent watching how to be better at YouTube, how to edit videos, how to run this program, how to run that program. So much to learn. But welcome in. I'm glad you found me. Thank you so much. You're sewing granny squares while trying not to fall asleep. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how are you doing on your huge projects? Because you're making so many big blankets. I love it when I'm finally sewing together the blanket because that means I'm going to be finished. Are you going to put a border around the blankets too? Oh, you're untangling your yarn? Oh, that's never fun. I still have this pile. Do you guys remember? Do you remember when I was working on this pile? I still have it. This is a mint green velvet, sparkle velvet, juicy couture. And this is the mess that it is. And I just haven't had a chance to untangle this. I don't even know if I got to make one of those. Let me see. I have all of, no, I never got to make one. I don't have any mint green sparkle in here because I ran into that situation. I have one red, sparkle red left. I have some of these velvet blues left. And I have the other colors, but that Juicy Couture yarn tangled up, and then I sort of gave up, and then I think it's because it's been in here and I just keep forgetting about it, and I don't want to face it. I want to ignore it. You can crochet up to 10 squares a day. I'm thinking I might do a green border around the blankets. Nice. I always pull from the outside because I don't want to deal with the yarn broth. Yeah, the thing with the Juicy Couture though, they just sort of disintegrate once you open the label. I've got to remember that though. And I have used some that didn't disintegrate, but this green one, it disintegrated. And then I think what happens is in the store, people are touching them and playing with them and pulling the yarns. And then when you buy it, everything's sort of just shoved back in there. And then once you take that label out, it's like the yarn just explodes. So that is a huge untangling mess that I've got to face one of these days. When I was at my Joann's the last time, I seen that the Juicy Couture was still on sale, but I did not buy it because I don't like having to deal with all of that tangle. And it did the same thing once I removed the label, yeah. And lots of times you'll see them in the stores and they will just be a mess. I thrifted my yarn. Oh, it came tangled. Oh, yikes. Especially the specialty yarns like that. Lots of times, the velvet yarns, you'll see them and people have pulled for some reason. And they're a tangled mess even when you buy them. And then the people in the store, I think, try to shove it back in the label, and some I've opened up and they haven't exploded, but this one totally did. And then when velvet yarn tangles, it's really hard to untangle for some reason. My favorite is, yep. Oh, really? I love this yarn was tangled up? Wow. People must be like fooling around with it and pulling it out to see what it feels like or something. I know in my last vlog I show you the when I'm in Joann's, there was a package like of 3 or 4 of some specialty like Christmas yarn, and the packages were like opened, the plastics. So people have opened up the plastic. You know, if something came in a like a plastic, or maybe it was the workers, I'm not sure. Oh yes, I know. And I think some like the teddy bear or I remember it was Eddie Bauer. Have you guys seen the Eddie Bauer yarn, blanket yarn in the stores in Joann's? That was always like the biggest mess, was the Eddie Bauer for some reason. Like someone pulled all the yarn out and shoved it back in the label. Yep. I know. I almost wish with those yarns that they would put like them in plastic so they can't fall all apart. I bought some when it was the yarn right now. I think the Juicy Couture is, I don't know, 20, 25%, 30%. I couldn't remember, but I think I bought it when it was like 40%. That's when I'm like, okay, I'll try you at 40%. And it's beautiful yarn, but I just don't like the way it's a tangled mess. Yeah, there was an Eddie Bauer yarn, Eddie Bauer, that was like dark green, a dark blue, dark, you know, earthy colors like that. And then it was just a huge mess. I think it looked like blanket, like Burnett blanket yarn, the big chunky blanket yarn. Yep. Yes. Yep. I almost think it was the really big chunky blanket yarn. I did not buy any because it was just a mess in the store. If it's a mess in the store, you know it's going to be a big mess. You have tackled the messy yarn. Are you the one that works in Joann, or somebody works in the Joann? Or did you buy some and it was messy? It was messy and you untangled it? Oh, you're the one with the thrifted yarn. Did you untangle your thrifted yarn? All right, so for this color, I think I'm going to, do you think this is too much? Let's see. I don't want it to be too dark. I think that's too close together. Maybe I'll put it with a sage green. I'll mix it with a sage green color. Usually, yes, awesome. It's such an accomplishment when you finally get to like the end of the tangle. Especially, I have noticed, has anybody noticed black big twist? I can't even use the end of my black big twist because it's such a tangled mess. The last time I was using black, I put it all in my yarn scrap bin for fill. Yeah, I think this is going to look good together. Sage green and this spruce blue, whatever it is. I might have used this in the cardigan that I made, that woodsy cardigan. They want warm colors, so I'm trying to pick some nice warm colors for her. Thank you, Susan. Or Susanna, right? Thank you, Eilish. Isn't it cute? It didn't go together as planned. It's harder. It's easier to think in your mind that you're going to put it in a color combination, and then when you do it, it's like, where do these colors go? But I've seen some people do some really pretty ones lately, but theirs is larger than mine. I'm sort of constricted there in that little wall because I have this door here. So that's about as big as I could put it. And then it would have been great to be like, to have this whole wall be yarn, but sometimes my air conditioner leaks, so I couldn't have it under there. Using the white mainstays yarn, and it just cut off the end. Yeah, the white mainstays. Oh, really? Mainstays? Usually mainstays is really, I love the mainstays yarn. It was all tangled. I'm finding the yarns are getting more tangled lately. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm finding more tangles and more factory knots in my yarn. I usually love mainstays. I was just in Walmart the other day. We were looking at yarn. We had some time to kill before the movies. So I'm like, what are we going to do? I'm like, let's go to Walmart. I am so glad that blanket fit in my poly mailer. I was tossing and turning last night thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to find a box to put it in. But it fit. I'm so glad. I've got to make sure from now on, anytime I make a blanket, it's gonna be smaller. I want throw size only blankets. So relaxing. Oh, thank you, Astrid. Yeah, when I'm inside in my room, I have YouTube on, and I search through crochet, and I watch people crocheting and making projects. Last night I was watching this lady, and she was crocheting, she was doing vlogs, and she was making the cutest little crochet backpacks. And it seems to me that she was making like little caricatures things and attaching them, and it was just so cute. It's fun to stumble upon new people like Natalie, that I'm making her shrug. I've been watching her other tutorials, and it helps when I'm trying to like figure out what I'm gonna do, like how other people do it. Like, okay, I watch like, okay, what are they showing? What are they not showing? You know, how long are the videos? You know, I'm trying to get some, you know, learning. I'm trying to learn from like what other people do, seeing how they start their day or end their day. Not that I'm copying them, but it's sort of just, I'm watching to see, okay, what do other people do that, you know, so I can learn how to do my vlogs and stuff. I don't want to copy people because I want to be like unique, but it just helps me to see, okay, that's what they're doing. This is what this person's doing. And I purposely try to not watch other creators that are similar to me because I don't want to copy. I want them to be unique and I want me to be unique. Um, all right, so I have the house to myself. Yay! I gotta redo this. And so many other new channels, so many other YouTubers that I've looked at, they're relatively new too, so they're figuring it out as they go. Hopefully my new computer will work on Saturday. I love that I can crochet because my friend is moving soon and we are so close making her a keychain. Oh, nice. You're making like a best friends. Yep. Sophie's always giving me best friends things. Fun. I'm just hiding in my ends now, weaving in my ends. Isn't it a bonus when you're working on like a long project and you get to like, if you're doing granny squares or something and you turn it over and all the ends are weaved in and you forgot and you're like, yes. Thank me in the past. Like, thank you for doing that. Sometimes if like I'm in a time crunch and I turn over my granny squares and they're not, the ends aren't woven in, I'm like, oh, Melody. But I think sometimes when I'm on my live, I just try to show people like what I'm making and not take all the time to weave in the ends. So I'm trying to show that I'm actually doing something. All right, so my next color combination, let me move. Let's see, I've used this color. I've used this color. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't used this color. So this color is different. So there's this color that I've used, and then there's this color. So I think I'm going to make a square with this one. This is yet another different color, sage green. I think I'll mix this one with maybe a navy or something. I don't know. I'll search in. Hello, Chicky Poo. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Oh no, that is no fun. Yikes. I didn't know that was going around. I don't want to get that. That is never fun. Yikes. I know, it makes you not want to go anywhere. I always think everywhere I go, I'm going to get sick now. Remember COVID when we could just all stay home and we didn't have to go anywhere? Oh no. Oh no. Fever is not nice. Oh, those fevers are scary because whenever it's me, I'm like, oh no, am I getting a fever? I hope not. I don't want to get a fever. Fever is a bad thing. Oh, yes, that's no fun. I have had such a hard time sleeping these last few weeks, and I was thinking about it last night. I think it's because I'm trying to go to bed early because I've been really tired lately. And I think I might try if I stay up until like midnight when I'm so tired, I usually sleep really good, but if I go to bed early, I cannot sleep. Like my body wakes up in the middle of the night and then I just toss and turn for hours and hours and hours. And, I'll wake up like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'll be tossing and turning and then I'll start hearing the birds singing and then it gets light and it's like, I've been up since 2 a.m. I'm almost thinking of experimenting with going back and staying up really late and seeing if I can sleep good again. Because ever since I've been trying to go to bed earlier to get more sleep, I can't sleep. So discouraging. Yeah, it's really weird. I used to be able to sleep pretty good if I stayed up really late. And then I thought, oh, I've been so tired. I'm going to start going into bed earlier. Um, doing more exercising, try to like focus on my health a little more, maybe go to sleep a little earlier. But when I go to sleep, I can't sleep through the night now. And I already went through this and then I thought I got it to where, okay, I'm sleeping, but now I'm getting back to not being able to sleep. And then I'm also feeling like freezing all through the day. Like when I go in, like from 1 o'clock to maybe 5 o'clock, I am frozen solid. Maybe like from one to like 7 o'clock, maybe. And then all of a sudden I'm super hot. I'm super hot in the mornings and I'm super hot at night, all throughout the night. I'm like, how is it this hot? I'm sweating to death. And it's not hot, it's just me. Hello, Aspen's back. I am going to be getting off. Oh, I've been on for a long time. I'll go 15 minutes. I'll get off at 12:45. New circular knitting machine to learn socks. Easier because double pointed needles are, yeah, yep. I've used the double pointed where you go in like a round. Are you using like, did you try 3 or 4 needles? I think it's 3, right? I've done those. I had all the knitting gadgets. I really liked the ones with the cord in the middle. Those are fun. 5, yep. Oh, you're sick too, Astrid? That's never fun, yeah. Never fun to be sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I gotta change color. All right, so I gotta pick a new color for this. I don't want it to be too dark though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see what color. Oh, maybe I'm gonna put it with maybe I'll put it with this denim blue. It'll be a nice color combination. Okay, I got this little piece of pink in here. I think I saved this for maybe kitty noses or something, but that's kind of bright for kitty noses. I think I'm going to put this in my scrap bin here for my yarn scraps in case I need to stuff anything. Yeah, the denim is really soft too. And it's sort of like heathered a little bit. Makes it kind of bulky and confusing. So I bought the ones with the cord. Yeah. Yeah, I like the cords. Love the chicken purrs. Thank you, Eilish. These are made by Dee in here in the comments, Dee being me. And I think, Dee, are you sold out? I think she might have sold out of hers. I think Gladys in here bought one and somebody else bought one. Aren't they so cute? Dee makes those. They are adorable. Especially this one. I love this one. It's so cute. Just adorable. I have really got to tackle that velvet mint. Yes, they are so cute. I think she might have sold out. This denim yarn is super soft too. Oh, you make, oh, the chicken shanty. Oh, really? Are they going to sell them there? That is super cute. Do you like making them? Are they fun to make or are they a pain to make? Just for decor. And oh, a tip holder. Oh, nice. That is really a cute idea. Okay, Astrid, bye. Thank you for joining in. I'm going to be getting off very shortly, guys. Give myself another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll check out. Actually, 5 minutes, right? I'm going to get off at 12:45, so 6 more minutes. Bye. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. Just enough time to finish up this square. They don't sew well unless you have Millie. Oh, I am thinking if they were smaller, people would buy them for their kids to wear, you know, like little girls to carry around. Because I don't, maybe some adults don't feel comfortable carrying around a purse, you know, a chicken purse, but I think that little girls would. And then I think they would really be good sellers for like Easter time, for like Easter baskets. So maybe an idea would be to make smaller ones for little girls. Maybe might sell fast. The disco balls, I got those at Five Below. Do you have a Five Below near you? They were only $5 each at a Five Below. I've got a silver one, a pink one, and then a purple and blue one back there. And I wish they would spin. I wish there was somewhere I could make them spin. And then in front of me, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more in front of me here in the window. Love the purple one. Yes, it's got blue and purple. Let me give it a spin. I can't reach the top one. I wish I had light coming in here too to light them up. They pretty. Yeah, they were only $5. Do you have a Five Below around you? We have one here in town, so and they actually, if you do have a Five Below, they've got disco balls in their stores right now. Because I was just in there last week and they have lots of disco balls in all the colors. Yeah. The last time I went last week, they had silver, pink, and the blue ones, blue and purple ones. And I think they were $5. I don't think I've seen any at the dollar store. All right, 2 more minutes. Just sewing it in here, in ends, weaving in my ends. All right, so when I get off this live, I'm going to go eat. I'm gonna try to make a tutorial on making two-tone hair scrunchies to add to my vlog or my channel also. Weaving in ends is never fun. I know, scrunchies are fun. I have a whole box of them here. And I was just thinking last night, no one's been buying my hair scrunchies. And then I think it's Angela. I hope I'm remembering her name right for this. Because I have Justin's name on the board right now. She bought 6 velvet ones. And those are my first sales of the velvet ones. Have a great afternoon. Thank you so much, Dee. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I want to thank everybody for joining in. And also those of you who are rewatching this, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed spending some time with us crocheting. And even if you're watching this rebroadcasting, you can still leave some comments in the comment section. That way we can get to know you. All right, so I have finished 1, 2, 3 squares. Still have a couple ends here to sew in, but I've got 3 squares started for Justin's mom's kitty pillow cover. So thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate it. Bye, Susanna. 50% off merino wool. Oh, wow. And 50% cotton shrink. A lot. I don't know. It might. Yeah, it might shrink. Anyway, bye, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Dee. Bye, Aspen, Eilish, Susanna, Dagmar. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you. Let's see. The next time I'm going to be on YouTube Live again is going to be Tuesday. Tuesday around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm only doing Tuesdays and Thursdays for right now. We'll see how that goes. Bye, Andrea. Bye, Rebecca. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon. Those of you who didn't comment, bye. Have a great day. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye, Shakib.